Boomflowah! Good evening, this is Bel Geode, and we are back with some more DCS World 2.1.1. And we are here in Normandy, and tonight I'm going to show you a mission. What in the... Oh, Lord, it's creepy, dude. Well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you I am in the Gazelle, and this is actually the first time I'm showing off the Gazelle. Tonight we're going to be doing a mission called Operation Tidy Hill that was created by Carsten Gurk, a fellow user of DCS. So, let's read the sitrep here. Okay, we have reports of an enemy tank platoon replenishing on the hills west of Saint-Germain-de-Talleyrand. An A-10 will handle the armor, but we need you to disable the SA-6 site on the hill in preparation for the strike. After disabling the SA-6, stand by for further orders, as you might need to clean up what the A-10 has left behind. Your destination base will be a FARP Paris at waypoint 4. We don't have confirmed information about any further enemy air defenses, but stay alert. You can radio the FAC via F10 comms menu to get an update about the enemy unit strength. Should you fail to eliminate the enemy tank platoon, you'll have the chance to request a second A-10 airstrike via the F10 comms menu. Other options might also become available. One advice, listen to your mission commander. Note, should the need arise to embark any troops, stay on the ground for at least 20 seconds and open your doors. Okay, so I think this is probably Carsten's first real mission, so I'm really anxious to try it. So let's go ahead and hop in, and we'll see how this Gazelle flies. It is going to be pretty cool. Like I said, I've never done the Gazelle before, so I'm really excited.
Good morning,
okay,
pilot.
What the?
We have intel about an enemy tank platoon in a replenishment position west of Saint-Germain-de-Talleyrand. An Air Force A-10 will strike the position, but we need you to clear the way by disabling the SA-6 site on the ridge nearby. After takeoff, proceed to your suggested firing position at waypoint 1 and take care of the SAM site. After that, stand by. We might need you to clear the area from any surviving units. Stay low to avoid detection by the enemy radar. Good luck.
Alrighty then. Well, you heard the lady, so let's go ahead and get started. Creepy dude, you ready? I think Creepy Dude's ready. Alright. We're going to call Creepy Dude Etienne for lack of anything else. Alright, I'm going to close up shop here, and we will go through the startup procedure. I've been studying this, so I hope I remember everything. Alright, so first things first. Battery, alternator, and generator. We'll get all three of those on. Let's see. I'm going to get some lights going here. I kind of like having this blue light up, and actually I noticed if I turn on the red lights, it makes everything look red, white, and blue. Hey, isn't that cool? Alright, we're gonna get our radio up. I don't think I will need it for this mission, but just to be on the safe side, I want to turn it on anyways, you know, in case I need to like contact the FARP or anything like that. We do have several different radios, just like all the other helicopters in DCS, so we might as well make sure everything is on and running. Okay, so we've got our electric on. Let's get our fuel pump on, and I need to start this little clock here and wait 20 seconds before turning on the starter switch. Okay, and just so you're aware, once we have everything up and running, we'll turn off the rotor brake as well. So it's been, what, 15 seconds? We've got another 5 seconds or so. Okay, right there should be good. So we'll get our starter selector to the up position. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Alright, and we'll wait for the engine RPM to come up to the 12 o'clock position on this gauge over here to the right. So as soon as that reaches the 12 o'clock position, I'm going to take off the rotor brake, and that way we can get the rotor started as well. Now there's a little bit of a process to doing this thing, and I found out in my earlier tests that it has to be done very gingerly. So first things first, we'll get the rotor brake off, and you're going to notice a little yellow handle here. This is our fuel flow lever. Now we're going to need to push it open a little bit, very little, just until the rotor starts turning and the RPM comes up. The RPMs need to synchronize before we can pull it up to full power. So let's get a little bit more fuel here. Okay, rotor is turning. That is good. And we want to watch this gauge like a hawk. You'll notice that our engine RPMs went up, and we're waiting for the smaller needle, which is the rotor RPM, to sync up with it. Now, once that has occurred, slowly but surely we're going to be pushing the fuel lever forward until it clicks. When it clicks, everything should be up to the proper RPM. Now, because I've got both the red and the blue lights on, you can't really see the two little red markings, but I will kind of show you where that is once we get everything up to snuff here. Alright, everything's synchronized, so slowly but surely I am increasing the fuel flow, and it's going to be roughly around the 4 o'clock position that we should hear the click, which we're getting kind of close to. You can see the lever up ahead, and there we go. There is our click. Alright, perfect. Okay, just a word of note, if you do that too quickly, you will bust something. Okay, let's get our switches on. Pitot heat, trim. I believe we need magnetic brake. That's U over here. Alright, and then there should be a little rotary that I need to put to the 12 o'clock position right there. Okay, let's see, what am I forgetting here? Oh, our radio altimeter, we'll go ahead and put that on. I'm going to set our decision height for 50 feet off the deck, or excuse me, 50 meters off the deck, not feet. So right about there should be good. And we'll get our autopilot controls on. We've got the main autopilot switch here. And then we've got 3 switches for pitch, roll, and finally yaw. Okay, I believe the next thing we need to do is to uncage our main ADI. So we'll wait for that to stop jiggling there. There we go. And we do have a backup ADI, and to do that, it's a little bit tricky. You actually have to hold down the left mouse button and then use the mouse wheel at the same time to zero it out. So right about there should do the trick. Alright, the nadir, we'll need to turn that on, so we'll give that a couple of right clicks here. The nadir tells us our exact location, by the way. And just in case, I'm going to turn on our countermeasures, which are pretty much underneath my leg here. And there's another little switch that I need to press that unfortunately you can't see. But trust me when I tell you, it's there. Okay, RWR, we're going to turn that on since we're going up against a SAM site. We kind of want to see that on the radar. And now it's time to switch over. Okay, so now that we're on this side, we need to start setting up the weapons. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is get these covers off, because that's where our missile launch button is going to come in handy. We're going to need our TV on, and then there's a couple of knobs we need to turn. This one on the left we need to set to M for march, which is on. This one we give 2 right clicks, so that's also on. And this, well, this one's just funny. We got to set it to ass. It's actually French, I think it's Assayer or something like that, but I just like the fact that they call it that. Alright, we'll set everything else up here. So this key at the bottom needs to be set to jour, which is French for day. And we need to select our missile pylon, which is right there. So pylon number 1. That's an interesting little knob, by the way. It has spacers, if you will, in between. I'm also turning on our master arm switch, which is right there. And I realize it is a little bit dark in this cockpit here, but we'll have to deal with it. Okay, so pretty much everything's set up. So we'll head back over to this side here. Now it's going to take 3 minutes for the camera system to be ready to go, but by that time we should have already taken off. So we'll take a look at where we're going to be going. We are here at FARP London, and we're going to be traveling west to the firing position. Hopefully the SA6 will be within range. I would assume it is, and then I don't know about any of the other waypoints, but we'll find out as we progress the mission. Alright, I think everything is just about set to go. And I would highly recommend that you try this in multiplayer, since you can carry a second person in here. And we're off. Flying over the French countryside. Now, I have to admit, I wasn't originally going to get the Normandy map because I really didn't plan on flying any World War II aircraft. However, I've seen a number of people doing videos with like helicopters and stuff like that on this map, so I started thinking, well, maybe I could give it a shot. And so far, I have to say that I like it. The trees, for one thing, are a hell of a lot better. You'll notice that these are 3D trees. True 3D trees. This isn't like 1.5 where, you know, you've got your little cross-cut X-shaped trees and whatnot. This is the real deal here. And of course, performance-wise, it doesn't perform nearly as well as 1.5 does. However, with that having been said, I love the realism. I love the fact that there's gamma added to us and so on. And look at that, there's some kind of a truck over there. I'm assuming that's friendly. Just kind of parked over the countryside. Maybe they're eating breakfast, who knows. Alright. But yeah, I'm really starting to take a shine to this map, and I love the fact that it's also got water on there, which means I can place my carriers, I can do some carrier ops just off the coast of France, or even the coast of England. And it should be great. So don't be too surprised if I come up with a little campaign that I might decide to show off. I realize I never did finish the vegan campaign. However, I really only had like 1 or 2 missions left. Now I'm going to level with you all, folks. Originally, when I bought this Gazelle, which was right around the time that it immediately came out, I flew it once and then never picked it up again. I did not like it. I felt it was very squirrely. It really didn't respond the way that I was looking for. However, what turned my mind around were people like Carsten Gurk, the creator of this mission that we're currently flying. I saw him doing videos and doing screenshots of himself flying it, and he picked it up in no time. And I understand that they did come out very recently with an update to the flight model of this helicopter. So I'm like, okay, you know what, I've been sitting on this thing for over a year now. Maybe I should give it a fair chance. I did just that, and honey mama, I gotta tell you, this thing is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I've even been able to do aerobatics with it. Now, I probably won't do that for this mission, but I promise you I will do some kind of show-off mission at some point in time in the near future where I show you what I've learned doing aerobatics with this helo here. So yeah, you can wait for that to come out there. It's gonna be fun, I'm sure. Alright, but right now, checking our RWR, and so far I don't see any contacts, so I don't know what's going to happen with this SA6. I would imagine that it would show up on radar. However, they did say we need to fly low, so maybe I might actually need to coax it to start transmitting, or, you know, start searching for us. And then maybe we can find it, and I don't even know where in the heck he would have placed it. Hey, look at that, there's some more vehicles. What are those? Those look like Humvees there, huh? Wow, so that's interesting. He's got like people placed all over the place. I wonder if there's a purpose to that, if they'll factor into the mission a little bit later on. Your guess is as good as mine. Looks like we're about halfway to our first waypoint. So, okay. From my understanding, it's supposed to be right on top of a little village or a town. So, considering the fact that we've got a lot of forests up ahead, we're just going to keep flying until I start seeing those lovely little French houses with the gabled roofs and everything. And then we'll know that we're pretty much at our destination. Okay, let's see where we are now. It's now a couple minutes later. Let's see. Okay, we're almost there. Sweet. Whoa. Looks like we've got contact. Okay, well, that answers my previous question. Yes, they are definitely painting us right now, so let's see if we can get back down to treetop level. And hopefully that'll shut this thing up. There we go. Okay. Woo! That was close. I don't know if we're actually in firing range of this thing. I think the SA-6 does not have a very long range, but suffice to say, on our way into our firing position, we're going to need to stay as low as we possibly can. Don't ask me how the heck we're going to do this, because this is, after all, the French countryside, and there are trees everywhere. Might I also mention... Oh, crap. They're painting us again. Hang on, hang on. Okay, we barely made it over there. Can we get through this gap here? Yeah, I was going to say, this is not like DCS 1.5. These trees are collidable. So, yeah, we're going to need to thread the needle here, because if either side hits those trees, we're going down in a blaze of glory. It looks like we made it. Okay, this is good. How close are we to our firing position? Not that far off. Alright, I am going to need to gain a little bit of altitude here, so don't be too surprised if this thing starts beeping at us again. Still not seeing this village. It's got to be directly ahead, though. Okay, I have to admit I'm getting a little bit tense here, because I am in the Oculus Rift in a relatively unfamiliar helicopter that I've only flown maybe a few times, 2 or 3 times. So, yeah, the prospect of having something shoot at me when I just learned how to use these weapons is a little bit unnerving, shall we say. And still no sign of this village here. It's got to be coming up soon. Oh, wait. They're tagging us again. Crap. I'm pretty sure I see a roof over there. Alright, let me, there's got to be a way I can thread the needle through here. Let me see how close we are. Okay, we're getting closer. We're definitely getting closer. I want to say those are roofs up ahead, but I don't see any of the usual autogen. Alright. Well, I'm just going to continue heading this way, and we'll try not to trip the alarm too much. Oh, there we go again. Spoke too soon. Okay, we're going to need to hit the deck, so we're going to try and skim the surface here. And maybe I can swing around these trees. Yeah, I was a little close there. That was a little close. We seem to have lost our blip on RWR too, so I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Maybe they just turned off their radar to kind of sucker us in further, and then they're just going to like launch all holy hell on us. We'll find out momentarily. Let's see. Okay, we're still getting closer. I thought I saw some roofs over there, but nope. Oh, hold on. Back to the deck again. Sheesh. They were not kidding when they said stay low. Good grief. This is nuts. This is totally nuts. Oh my god. And then, of course, it doesn't help the fact that we've got hilly terrain here. So as soon as I go over this ridge, I'm pretty sure they're going to paint us. Wow. Okay, we need to come up a little bit. I will say this thing is rather easy to fly, and it does come with a pretty sturdy autopilot that will allow you to either hold your altitude or hold your speed. Needless to say, I haven't tried it out too much, but I can confirm that it does in fact work. Not only that, but this thing also has the capability to auto-hover, similar to the Ka-50, which is another helicopter that I haven't really tried. I suppose I should probably do that at some point in time too. Alright, let's see if we can go through this orchard here. Yeah, I think we should be able to sneak through here just nicely. Okay, we're almost to the point that we need to be, and it looks like our SA-6 is back on the radar. So, wait a minute, I'm thinking it's on the hill off to our left. Alright, folks. Well, so far we've managed to evade fire, but I gotta be thinking that we're probably in range of this thing, so I'm gonna spend most of my time down low just to avoid detection. Yeah, I'm thinking it has to be on that hill somewhere. And look at that, now I do see some roofs up ahead, so yes, I'm thinking this is the town that we're looking for. I'll check the kneeboard here. Yeah, we're pretty much dead on top of it. Okay, so I guess it really doesn't matter if they're tagging us just yet, because this is where we need to be. We just need to scan the horizon here. Now, I was able to bind the zoom function in DCS World, because VR uses a separate zoom function from your regular mouse commands and so on and so forth. So that will help us out. That's kind of like a little bit of a cheat. It's using binoculars is the story that I'm using for this here. But I do believe this is the town that we're looking for, and according to the RWR, it's a little bit to the left. Now, truth be told, I am not exactly sure where I'm going to get a mission trigger. But according to the map in the briefing, when we first started this mission, it looks like we should be on the outskirts of town, so I can't imagine we're too far off from where we need to be. And so far, they haven't tracked us. I'm wondering if he would have put it, like, in the forest on the hills, or would it be in the open spaces? I would think open, right?
That's our assigned firing position. The SAM site should be on that ridge over there, roughly bearing 266.
Okay, 266. Alright, well, that helps me out a lot. Okay, so here's what we're going to need to do, folks. And this is why I suggested earlier that you should have a second person in here, if possible. I'm going to need to switch from the pilot seat to our gunner's seat and see if we can locate this thing on the TV, and then we can put this thing in an auto hover and kill it. Okay, so now we're in the gunner seat, and we do have this thing on auto hover, so I'm going to need to switch this to the pilote position, which is the 12 o'clock position, so that way I can now use my mouse controls here, which I have on a mini stick on the Saitek X-52, and that'll slew our TV around. I can also zoom in and zoom out, and wait a minute, that looks to be our target right there. Okay, so this is a tow missile, basically. So it's a wire-guided missile, which means we need to keep this thing on target while it's in flight. And how we're going to do that is I've got a little button that I can push that will actually have the helicopter keep this thing dead center. So right there should be good. And rifle! Hold it, hold it, hold it. Come on, baby, keep it steady. Oh, crap. Okay, and come on, give me something. Boomflowah! That's a hit, baby. Scratch one SA6. Haha, so there you go, folks. That is my first air-to-ground kill using the Gazelle.
Hammerhead, this is Overwatch. Good job. The SAM site has gone silent. Proceed to waypoint 2 and stand by for further instructions. Stay low.
Well, alright then. Okay, so I'll zoom this thing out, we'll switch back to the pilot seat, and then we'll get moving. Alright, back in the pilot seat, and I also switched our pylon to pylon 2, just in case. So we'll take this thing off auto hover. Whoa! Okay, yeah, I'm still trying to get the hang of this whole auto hover business. It looks like our second waypoint's not that far off. It's just over this little hill here, so we should be able to make it there in decent time. Now, we just took out the radar, so that must mean there's a launcher nearby somewhere.
Springfield 1.
And that sounds like our A-10 that they promised us. Okay.
Springfield 1, in from the south.
Well, if those guys are going in, we should probably stay back a little bit, because I'm sure there's an armored column not too far off from that SA-6. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can get our VR zoom function engaged here. Yep, sure enough. See that little green patch to the left of the smoking husk? That is our SA-6 launcher. Okay, so we know where those guys are hiding out. And that launcher is pretty much useless without the radar, so it's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of a threat to us. We're still going to try and see if we can make it to our waypoint, and we'll wait for confirmation from the A-10s that they've managed to take out their target. I'm just waiting for stuff to go Boomflowah, folks. I've got 3 missiles left, and I'm not afraid to use them now that I know how. I'm guessing this is probably close to our waypoint. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a good place to hold for now. Okay, hogs, you're cleared hot. We're just going to kind of hang out right here. Oh, look at that. Those are some Boomflowahs. Very nice. Okay, so we're getting confirmation they've got all the hits.
Proceed to waypoint 3 to assess the battle damage. You are cleared to destroy any enemy units that survived the airstrike.
Man, I hate it when everybody talks at the same time, but suffice to say what our guy was trying to tell us there is we need to head to waypoint 3 where this armor column was and see if we can do some battle damage assessment. I'm going to switch to the co-pilot seat for that. Okay, so here's my idea, folks. Ooh, look at that! We got another Boomflowah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so my idea is I can fly it from the left seat here. So I'm thinking if we stay a good distance and just use the TV system, we should be able to find out how well we did on that little attack run from the A-10 there. Okay, so let's set up shop right here. And we'll slew ourselves around and down. I've already got it in.
We are too close.
Oh, what now?
Those T-90s will pick us from the sky with their own
Holy
levels.
crap!
Maybe it is better to approach them from the southwest. What do you think?
Yeah, well, no kidding, Captain Obvious. I just saw the tracers coming past. I would think that we are in the wrong position as well. Now, I really don't feel like finding southwest. So we're just going to swing around to the left here, and hopefully we should be somewhat out of range. Or at least of their small arms fire. Now they are tanks, which means they've got shells that could probably decimate us. But if I put this thing in auto hover and give it a little bit of left cyclic, I wonder if... Yeah, now is probably not the best time to be doing experimentation here. But I've got an idea here. Follow me on this one, folks. The auto hover is supposed to keep everything basically centered and level. But what if I deliberately put us at a slight angle? It's a little too much slight angle there. Okay. Wait. I have a funny feeling this is going to work because I did this accidentally when I was doing a little test mission that I made up the other night. So this should do the trick. Alright, just bear with me here a second, folks. I need to get back into position. Okay, so we're going to fly around here. We're going to swing back around. Make sure that we're out of small arms fire, or at least that machine gun on the top of the tank that's got the green tracers in it. We'll set up shop. And like I said, just bear with me. I have a funny feeling this could work. So I'm going to set us up in an auto hover here, and we'll get our weapon system set up. But since I know that there's a little bit of a wind blowing, you can see our yaw string up ahead. I might be able to coax this thing to slightly... Whoa! Okay, you know what? This is a very good idea. It's going to work, folks. Alright, so I have this thing set at just the right angle. And let's see if we can catch this guy really quick here. Never tried this before, so I really hope this works. If not, we're going to be the ones going Boomflowah here in a second. Alright, I did remember to switch it to the next pylon. I just need to center us up. There's a switch under here. Okay, there we go. So that should bring us back to center. And we've got shell incoming. Holy crap, that was close. Okay, well, so far, my idea is working. These shells are going way too slow to hit us if we're lazily listing to the left here. So this is going to be perfect. Alright, I think that's the opening I'm looking for. So let me zoom in and see if I can find this guy. Yep, I got visual. Okay, there he is. Looks like he's going to be behind the trees in a second, but I should be able to lock us on. Whoa! Okay, that's another near miss. Come on. I know he's behind the tree, but he's like right there, so I should be able to take the shot. Crap, I don't have much of a choice. Okay, well, he's coming out the other side, so now's our chance. Rifle! Oh, come on, baby. Track, track, track. I don't know if that hit. We'll wait till the smoke clears. Crap, that missed. Okay, well, let's try it again. Rifle! Okay, just keep this thing dead center. There we go! Boomflowah! That's a hit!
Just one left.
Very nice. Okay. Alright, so there's one more left, he says. Would be nice to know what it is I'm hunting. Is it a tank? Is it a softer vehicle? Okay, we do have the F10 command, so let's see if we can pull that up. And FAC, request enemy status.
Whiplash FAC, enemy strength is
Okay, any second now.
1 APC.
Aha. Okay. What is that over there? Oh, wait. You know, I think that was our SA6 launcher. Alright, so is the APC over there, or is it over by the launcher? Or are they talking about the launcher? No, I would imagine a launcher is a different thing from an APC. But I'm seeing burnt out husks over there. It looks like everything's been pretty much tagged. Alright, I'm a little bit confused. If there's another vehicle over there, he's got it well hidden. See, it is not showing up at all on my TV. Which, of course, you know what this means. We're going to have to take this thing off auto hover and see if we can get a little bit closer to those target vehicles. First, let me try my magic binoculars here. There's nothing immediately jumping out at me. Huh. Yeah, we might not have much of a choice, folks. We're gonna have to go in there and see if we can find this thing manually. I'm not looking forward to that, let me just tell you. But if there is a bright side to this, they did say there's only an APC left. So that means at the most it would probably have like a 50 cal on the roof. I don't think it should have anything like a tank turret on it, so maybe if we go in there relatively fast, we might be able to do some fancy flying and avoid fire. I really wish I hadn't wasted that last missile, though. That would kind of suck. So it sounds to me like I've got some choices here. I mean, I could continue finding this APC, or maybe it might be a good idea to take out that last SA6, and I should have the option to call in the A10 for a second run, and maybe they can take out the APC, or maybe they can even take out the SAM launcher for me. Man, that SAM launcher looks really tempting, though. It's just right out there in the open. You know what? Let me see if I can find it on the TV. I'm going to zoom out a little here. Let's see. Okay, light green patch, black and white TV. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Okay, I think I went too far. Let's come back this way. Wait, there it is. There it is. Okay, so I should be able to slew the aircraft to that vehicle, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be the safest bet to take that out, and then we'll just call in the A10. I'd like to at least spot it, though. Okay, so we got this thing dead to rights, so we're going to slew over. And wait, where's the TV going? Aw, crap. I don't know where this thing is slewing. Okay, you know what? Wait. Yeah, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Okay, I'm going to need to recenter the camera here. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going to hit this thing. Okay. Bear with me, folks. Like I said, newbie pilot here for the Gazelle. Have no clue what the hell I'm doing. But I'm going to swing us around here. And you know what? I think I am going to see if I can get a little bit closer. Now that we have enough altitude and the SAM isn't a threat, I hope, we might be able to just come in a little bit and See if we can spot that APC, and then we can use our last missile on it here. Do the magic binoculars one more time. Yeah, I don't see an APC over there. Might have to switch back to the pilot's side and see if I can find this sucker here. So far, no joy. Alright, back on the pilot's side. And yeah, there are a whole bunch of burnt out husks over there. I really don't see anything else in this area. But there's got to be something there. Otherwise, he wouldn't have programmed it to say what was left. I've got a few cracks in my glass here. I can't really see it all that well. Alright, we'll zoom back out. Let's bring her around to the right. And we will continue our BDA. It's got to be down there somewhere. Alright, try the magic binoculars again. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Huh. Oh wait, what is that? Bingo! I think that is what we are looking for. Although, it looks more like a truck than an APC. Oh. Huh. Alright, let's swing us around here. Whoa! Whoa! What in the hell? Okay, we're taking fire from somewhere here. I can't see where it's coming from. It's got to be something in the trees. Alright, you know what? Screw this. We're getting out of Dodge. We'll reposition and try again.
Hammerhead, this is Overwatch. We just received a distress call from a stranded friendly hiding in the woods after his Humvee got shot up. His position is approximately 3.5 clicks southwest of waypoint 4. Radio him to pop signal flares to identify him and bring him back to base. Today's signal color is orange.
Whew, saved by the bell. Alright, so that makes my mind up. We're going to call in the A-10s. Request second airstrike.
Haha, you need a girl to clean up your mess? Here we go.
Oh, ha ha. Funny. Alright, well, you do your job. We'll do ours. We've got new orders. We need to find this guy, wherever the hell he is. Waypoint 4. So he's like 3 or 4 miles away from waypoint 4. Yeah, we need to turn all the way around here. Okay, well, I got a little bit of combat in. I think I can handle search and rescue. That's like right up my alley there. I've done that enough virtually. So, we should be able to find him. Alright, we do have signal flares that we can ask for. I'm assuming I can do that more than once. That would be kind of silly if I could only call for a signal flare once and then try to find this guy based on a flare that was launched minutes ago. Alright, yep, request signal flare. Okay. Where's my signal flare? They did say the color was orange, right? So I'm looking for an orange flare. I'm not seeing anything just yet. And those flares don't last too long. Plus, it's the morning sky, so the lighting's a little bit off, too. We're just going to keep heading in this direction, and I'm going to play on a hunch that Carsten programmed it so that we can get multiple signal flares. Whoa, what? Ah, crap. Something's shooting at us again from that side. Okay, we're going to swing out to the left here. I don't feel like getting shot down. That would be bad. Give me another signal flare, please. The hell is this damn... Oh, wait. I see the signal flare. Okay. Oh, wait. What is that? I can't tell if that's an active or burnt-out vehicle. I think that's a burnt-out vehicle. This might bear some more investigation here. Alright, sounds like the A-10s are taking care of business for me, so this is good.
Springfield, 1, tally armor.
Nice, keep doing what you do, boys. Or I guess technically it's a girl. I don't know. The voices don't match up here. Alright, but I am a little bit curious about that burnt-out vehicle, or at least I'm assuming that's a burnt-out vehicle. Alright, let's get another signal flare here. Crap, I can't see my little cursor thing here. Okay, come on, I know it's in there somewhere. Wait, wait, there it is, there it is. Okay. Other request signal flare. Nothing to the left, nothing to the right. We've got green smoke off in the distance I just saw, but I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Where the hell is the signal flare? We've got to be pretty close to it. Wait, I wonder if it does have anything to do with that burnt out vehicle. Because the guy said, I know we couldn't hear it all that well, but the guy did say that his Humvee was attacked. That almost looks like a Humvee, so I'm starting to think that may be what we're looking for. Alright, A10s are still working. This is good. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set us up in an auto hover, like right here where we've got a decent vantage point. And then we'll call again for a signal flare and see if we can locate this guy. He's got to be around here somewhere. Alright, let's see. Auto hover. Come on, baby. Come on. We can do this. Okay. I think I got it. Alright, other. And signal flare, please. Nothing on that side.
This is
Nope. Wait a minute, wait a minute. There's a flare. Okay, so yes.
Return to
That is definitely coming from the area of that burnt out vehicle. Oh, nice. Okay, one more signal flare. There it is. Okay, well, I definitely saw where it launched from, so we're going to head in that direction. So we'll take it off auto hover now, and we'll see what we can see. I'm pretty sure that is where that burnt out vehicle was, so there's got to be a little dude close by. One more for good measure here. Yep, sure enough. Okay, now I know exactly where I'm going. And this, again, is where having a second pair of eyes, real-life eyes, would come in really handy. Okay, but we know that he is right along that tree line there, so let me just kind of skim over the tops of these trees. And let's see. Oh, this is sloped ground, too. Oh, crap. Well, that's gonna suck. Never tried landing this thing on sloping ground.
Come on, man, we got to wait for that guy.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Okay, I think I see our guy there, so we'll set her down, like, right here. And I think we have to open the doors for 20 seconds. I think that's what the instructions said, so we'll just wait for this dude to come on over. And then we'll get him on board, and we can head back, right, creepy dude? So yeah, not a bad little mission, if I should say so myself. And like I said, I think this is his first mission that he's created, so really good job. Really good job. I can't wait to see other missions that he comes up with. Alright, has it been 20 seconds yet? I don't even know. That guy doesn't appear to be moving. Is he supposed to head towards the helicopter? What's going on here? Or are we parked too far away from him? Maybe we need to be parked a little bit closer to him. Well, I didn't sign up for Little House on a Prairie here, so let's say we get going and see if we can get a little bit closer to this guy. Maybe we can park like right behind his burnt out Humvee, perhaps. That's probably worth a shot. Okay, so we'll close the door, bring the collective up, and we'll just kind of scooch forward here. Whoa, a little bit of a bounce. Little bit of a bounce. Okay, it's a little bit flatter on this side too, so let me see if I can plop her down. Whoa, a little too close. Little too close. We'll back up here. Alright, I'm thinking... Yeah, you see that brownish green land there? Fallow fields is what it looks like. I'm thinking that'll be a good spot to set us down. It should be close enough to the dude, so he should activate in whatever way he's supposed to activate. We'll get him on board, and then we'll head back to base in time for croissants. I love it. Not a bad bit of landing there. But why isn't our guy moving here? Come on, dude, we don't have all day. What the hell is wrong with him? Is he shell-shocked or something? Seriously. Yo, dude, come on, man. We ain't got all day. We gotta get back to the FARP. Sheesh. You don't think we're still too far off, do you, creepy dude? Yeah, you know what? I think we might be. Alright, let's close the doors one more time and see if we can get a little bit closer to this guy. Maybe he'll hop on board then. Ugh. Why is he making me work? This guy is giving me more work than that armor did. I'm not so sure how I feel about that. Okay, so let's get as close to him as we possibly can without chopping him up. I'm thinking right here should be good. Whoa, nasty landing. Wow, okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Alright, that's as close as I dare get. Not my best landing, but I'm going to open the doors. We're going to wait here for 20 seconds and see if this sucker gets on board. Look at him. The hell, man? He's standing here admiring the French countryside. Dude, we have places to go and people to see and breakfast to eat. Come on, man. Get on board. Are you kidding me? Oh, this dude's definitely bugged. Maybe he lost all function in his bowels there and he's like doesn't want to move and doesn't want to get on board because he might stink up my helicopter. Whatever the case, buddy, I'm only waiting here for so long. After this, I'm heading home. We're like 3.5 miles away from the FARP according to the map, so you know what? I think you can walk your happy ass back to the base if you do not get on this helicopter like right this instant, soldier. Yeah, he's not moving, man. He is not moving. He's going nowhere. He's like, nope, I ain't getting on no helicopter. Nope, them things crash. Alright, so long, sucker. We're gonna leave you here. Have a happy walk back to the base. Ciao. Okay, well, Carsten, we have a little problem here. I'm sure he'll find his way back, though, because it's really not that far off. I'll pull up the kneeboard in a second as soon as we clear these trees. Okay. Well, clearly that guy did not really want to be rescued. I don't think that was the case. Alright, so we just have a little ways to go, and then we'll get back to the FARP, and all should be right with the world. I don't know if he'll take points off for us not rescuing the dude, but you saw that. We tried 3 times to get this guy in the helicopter. He instead decided he was going to stand there and enjoy the countryside. So you know what? I'm leaving him to it. I am leaving him to it. He had a 1,000-yard stare, and you know that's kind of bad whenever they start getting that 1,000-yard stare. So I'm just going to leave him be. Alright, we are almost to our destination, so there should be a FARP around here somewhere. Let's see if we can gain a little bit of altitude and find it. Gotta say, though, I do like this mission. This was a fun little mission. And we managed to not get ourselves killed either, so that's always good. Alright, there's our FARP right there. So we're going to swing out to the left here and figure out the best way to come in, because I do notice a tree line on the far side there, and I'm not too impressed with that. I don't like having to do approaches where I need to come over trees, even in a helicopter. And it looks like 3 of the pads are currently taken, so we've really only got 1 place that we can set down. Alright, should be easy. Let's do it. Okay, just like the textbook wrote, we'll bring her in. Nice rate of descent. Over the tops of the trees. And see if we can come to basically a full stop. And we'll drop her down onto that platform. Very nice. Very nice. Rock solid. I am loving it. Okay, right here should be good. And what in the... Damn it! Oh my god, that popped up. Just, like, threw me off there and completely messed up my landing. Oh, I guess they did take off points for us not rescuing the guy. Alright, well, you know what? Screw that guy. He can stay out there for the rest of the afternoon. I'm not going back out there to get him. As far as I'm concerned, this mission is done. We got our points. We're good to go. So, yes, I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed my first outing with the Gazelle and doing Carsten Gurk's Operation Tidy Hill. He does have this mission available. It is, of course, free of charge. You have to have the Gazelle in order to do it. And Carsten, I'm going to suggest that you make a multiplayer version of this as well, because this would be a lot more fun if I had a real body in the seat next to me instead of Creepy Dude. No offense to you, Creepy Dude. You know, you're okay most of the time, but other than that, you're just too creepy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn everything off. The link will be below for Carsten's mission if you would like to fly it as well, and I would highly recommend that you do and see if you can do a better job getting that dude back to the farm. Alright, we're going to turn off all the radios and everything else here. So while I take the time to go ahead and get everything powered down here, and I'm really not going to go through the shutdown procedure because I'll be honest with you folks, I don't really know the shutdown procedure. I'm just trying to go by instinct here, what I think the correct shutdown procedure should be. We'll save that for another time. But anyway, as I started to say, if you have enjoyed what you have seen, by all means, please feel free to give me a like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. This has been Bel Geode, and I have been flying the Gazelle, the SA342 Gazelle. And this particular model was the model with the Hot 3 missile, which is a tow missile, a cable or wire powered or wire guided missile, I should say. So yeah, fun stuff. Next time around, maybe I will show you some air-to-air action with the Gazelle, so stay tuned for that. We'll stay here in Normandy because I've got a number of decent things that I want to show you all at some point in time. But for now, we are going to call it quits. So as I said, this is Bel Geode flying in DCS World 2.1.1. And hopefully we'll have a Harrier really soon to try out. Until then, I will catch you next time. Ciao!